Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who it is. It's the one, the only, the Black Line 17, and I'm dressed in all white because I ain't got on no suit because I ain't trying to be no president. But, hey, y'all know what time it is, man. We finna get right to it. But before that, hey, man, y'all go download the Sleeper app. And when you go download the Sleeper app, make sure when you deposit your first 10, 20, 25, they gonna match whatever you deposit. Even if you deposit $100, they'll match you with $100. So you got $200 to make your bets for today, this Sunday. Go check them out. Again, when you put code JCOOP17, again, that is JCOOPER 17 in the ad box, they gonna match you with a 100% matching. So go check out Sleeper app. You can do fantasy, you can do MLB, you can do hockey, you can do WNBA. Man, y'all go check them out. But until then, y'all know what we gotta get to. H-Town, baby. Stand up, let's go. Yo, so what we're gonna talk about today is our keys to victory. Sorry about that lighting. I got my hat too low, but so you can't see my eyes, man. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we're gonna talk about the keys to victory today. So, in your opinion, go ahead, hop in the messenger uh group chat. What we on YouTube, man? Man, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Go in them comments, bro. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be up to date from Black Line 17 on his thoughts, his opinions on the Houston Texans. So, with that being said, we're going to get to the keys to victory. Make sure y'all put that in the comment. And you know, it's early. Man, we got over 18 something hours. So get in the comments, man. Tell me y'all score positions. We also gonna give our score prediction at the end of the video. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. So keys to victory. Look, keys to victory. For me, this is Caleb Williams, right? He struggled last week. And what did he struggle with last week? So he struggled with blitz pickup, which most rookies do. He struggled with, like I said, the safeties, disguising coverages, showing two, rolling one, showing single high. He noticing the corners. He was having trouble recognizing depth. This past week, you know, we didn't get into a review of the Colts game, but this past week, on film, from my point of view, from what I see, is that Coach Ryans emphasized that, hey, we're going to get pressure with 4. We're going to be able to stop the run, and we're going to get after Anthony Richardson, and we're going to allow the cornerbacks to take chances and expect the ball to come out quick because Anthony Richardson is not going to want to hold on to the ball because we're getting to him early and often. Well, that didn't happen. Did we pressure him? Yes. But did we really just hit him like we were supposed to? No, we didn't. So today, with the crowd noise and the pressure of Caleb Williams, prime time, first time away from the confines of Soldier Field, he's playing in the loudest or to me, the loudest stadium in the AFC South, and underrated decimal level when it comes to the Houston Texans at NRG, when the Texans are winning and we have a winning mindset in ways and the fans believe, right? So my first key is getting to Caleb Williams. We must attack him. We must get at him when he steps off the bus. Let him know that, hey, we are not here to play with. We're not messing around. We are coming to come get you from play one. Also, we don't know about the injury thing. We're going to find out today about Rome and about Keenan Allen. If both are hurt, man, it's going to be a long day. If both play, we have to stay disciplined. What brings me to number 2, alert. We have to be alert to what we did not see in that Titans film. We have to be alert to expect things like double moves, because they saw that we sat on stop routes and out routes, and Caleb has an arm that is not of the same ilk as Anthony Richardson, but he can push the ball downfield, and he's a little bit more accurate than him. But if you get to him mentally, he struggles. So if we stay alert and we stay on top of more DJ Moore and Rome Odunze and Keenan Allen, we should be okay. I don't think we will have the same game plan that we had going into the Colts game when it comes down to the secondary. So my number 2 is stay alert, stay communication. Communication is going to be big with the secondary, especially with Keenan Allen being that slot player moving around. They're going to try to get him mismatched with Petrie, and he's a bigger body that allows, balls to be stretched out a little bit more. If Petrie's behind him, it's going to be harder for him to get to those. Also, look out to see if they put DJ Moore on Lassiter's side and let Rome, the rookie, go against Stingley, because DJ Moore has the experience, and his experience can cause confusion when it comes to different routes, releases. When he gets to the top of his routes, his cuts and breakout, and how he breaks out of the routes, could confuse Lassiter into thinking one thing and it's not that. So be on the lookout for that if they play. So number three, force turnovers and force them early and score. So the reason why that's R1 is because force the turnovers early. That helps you with field position. With field position, you need to score. So if you start on a 45-yard line because you get an interception on a 35-yard bomb, we need to score. If you get a fumble recovery on our 35, we need to score. And we also need to score touchdowns. We need to improve on the red zone offense, which I will get to that later. The impact of turning the ball over and getting a jump start into the game in the beginning of the game, first, second quarter, and giving CJ and our offense an extra possession that wasn't accounted for, that is going to speed the clock up for Caleb, that's going to make him nervous, that's going to go back into what I talked about when we go to the first key to victory. Now, the ears are pinned back. Will Hunter, go get him. Go hunt. If we jump off to an early 14-point lead, I love our chances because they want to try to run the football and they want to take the easy way with Caleb. Last week, they ran the ball fairly decent, but they went away from it. And then things kind of got out of whack, and then the defense stepped up, and then they started back going to Swift and doing different things. Caleb didn't have the best of days throwing the football. The field position, the punt blocks, the interception for a pick six, the same things that I'm saying that we need to do today is the same things they did to win the game, to beat Will Levis and the Tennessee Titans. So, field position is a big key. Towns has to get better at punting. I think he shanked one. I would, man, from what I saw from him in Kansas City, I was expecting a little bit more. It doesn't seem like he's able to. He's getting the ball high, but he's not getting it far. And so that was some of the things that I was expecting to see, was him to be able to put that ball 50 to 65 yards down the field on punts. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about field position for us and not us punting. So, with that being said, we go to the next key to victory, which is red zone efficiency. Well, last week, and that needs to keep improving. That was one of our big issues last year. And it has been a Texan issue since the days of the Derek Carr. I'm sorry, I said Derek Carr, my bad. David Carr, the Trent Greens, the Sage Rosenfeld, all the way to Matt Schaub and Deshaun Watson. That has been an issue of the Houston Texans. Has been that red zone. The couple of years that we did have real good red zone efficiency was 2012 with Aaron Foster. Was that 2012? I believe it was 2012 with Aaron Foster. Or was that Deshaun? Deshaun was 2018. So, and even whatever. But anyway, 2012, 2011, Foster, whatever year it was, Aaron Foster, when we had him, that's when we had good red zone efficiency, him and Andre Johnson. So red zone efficiency and being able to consistently score and CJ does a good job of not turning the ball over in the red zone, but we have to convert those into touchdowns, especially if we get turnovers. Our next key to victory is more to the offensive side. Usually I'm a big time possession guy, but in this game I don't care about time possession because, again, we turn the ball over. We get we get turnovers and get them to turn the ball over, right? We score and we have short field position. The time possession is going to be skewed. If we go up 14 or 17-3 in the first half, and we scored off of 2 turnovers, and then we kind of have because the Bears defense is good, and we have a couple of 3 and outs, but they drive down the field a little bit, they're going to have the time possession. So I'm not worried about the time possession, because like I say, my number one key to victory was get at him early and often. Number two was turnovers. The reason being those two things correlate together. So, like I say, for that key, my next key to victory is, man, I gotta think about this one, man. I don't wanna, let me say this, I'll say it like this. So, being a former play caller, to me, Bobby Slowick was in his bag. I know a lot of people think that Bobby Slowick was not, he left points on the board, and yeah, we did, okay. But the way he used our formations and our personnel groupings was like grade A. And a lot of people don't pay attention to those things. So for instance, we came out in 22 personnel a couple of times, right? Really, really, it was 2 tight ends, but it's really counted as a fullback. And in some of those personnel groupings, he had Dalton Schultz in the beginning as the fullback. He adjusted. He went away from that and put Cade Stover in there. And then the running game got like a whole lot better, right? Dalton Schultz is not a physical player. So when it comes to blocking, he's not going to brute strength try to block you. He's just going to try to get in your way. Guys like what they had in Indy, like Speed and Franklin, those guys are fast. And they dip and get under you. So if you don't be physical with them, they will get around you and beat your block, especially if you're not going at 100% because you prancing over there. Bobby Slowick adjusted, and what he did was he went away from Dalton Schultz, and he would go into personnel groupings where when he really wanted to run the ball, he put in certain people. Nico Collins, Robert Woods, Brevin Jordan, Cade Stover. Or he would go Dalton Schultz, Brevin Jordan, Cade Stover, and he moves them from different areas. So now, as the linebackers, you have to call it strong, and you have to know, like, okay, CJ at any time, this is a run-heavy formation, personnel grouping and formation, but they also have 3 people that can dominate in the catching aspect of it, as well as protection. And so what we saw was sometimes Dalton Schultz didn't even go out on a route. He was chip block and stay on a block to help the edges out, right? And then you would let Cade Stover or Brevin Jordan leak out into the flat because they're your least expected guy, right? Or you have Cade Stover block and let Dalton Schultz go try to hook up in the middle of the zone somewhere. Bobby Slowick, this game, is going to have to help his offensive line. I believe this game, the Chicago Bears are going to try to take away Nico Collins. They're probably going to try to take away the out route and try to force everything inside. But the one thing that would surprise me the most is if they stay in a 2-high shell, similar to what the Colts did. Because their pass rush is a little bit better. So if they feel that they can hold coverage for, give or take, 20 yards, they feel that their pass rush could get there with it. They're going to have to give you them 3.5 seconds. If they feel that they can cover past 20, 25 yards and force CJ to go and push the ball downfield, and see if he's still as accurate as he showed last year. And we as the Bears try to get a pass rush on CJ. I think that might be the route they go. So again, Bobby Slowick is going to have to be in his bag. He's going to have to bring out these personnel groupings. He's going to have to show for wide. He's going to have to split these guys out and get them out of their comfort zone because they love having multiple linebackers in to stop the run game. What do they try to take away? You see that the run game has worked. You saw when you did your film review on yourself, speaking as the Chicago Bears, we got gashed last week. An offensive line that's not as good as the Texans with running backs that are not as good as Joe Mixon. I would be nervous about our run defense. So if I was the Chicago Bears, I would be trying to take away the run game and force CJ to get the ball down the field and see if he can go 8 for 8 or 8 for 9 on passes 20 to 35 yards deeper. And I try to get the ball out of his hand as quick as possible with different blitz schemes and bringing corners and bringing safeties off the edge, because sitting back in the zone is not going to work. Playing man-to-man coverage and playing an underneath zone look is not going to work. CJ is starting to use his legs more. He's going to run. If you bolt out in the Tampa 2 and have your linebacker just drop out of there, if you're playing man and you're trying to leave a spy or a robber, robber right there in the middle of the field, he's going to run. If you get too deep of a depth and those guys go around him, he's going to run. He's going to take off. Joe Mixon has been telling him, hey, man, use your legs more. That's going to open up the game. So with CJ doing that, you have to give up something. And if I'm the Chicago Bears, I don't want to put my quarterback in a situation to where I have to put everything on him on Sunday Night Football and throw it out, and we got to throw the ball around because we're behind by 17 points. And at the same time, I don't want to go down there looking stupid. And yeah, we're down 17 in the third quarter. I'm just conceding because I'm just going to hand the ball off anyway. I don't want to do that. I want to try to stay into the game early, and I want to contain the Texans up until the fourth quarter and hopefully stay around until the end of the game. And hopefully my big play players make a play for us to win the game. That's what I would be thinking if I'm the Chicago Bears. So on the flip side of that, when I talk about my next key to victory with Bobby Slowick, again, Bobby has to be in his bag. Bobby has to recognize after that first 15 script, whatever his first 15 script is, whether that's getting Tank involved, whether that's let's see what the run game is going to do, whether that's let's let CJ cook, whether that's get Stephon Diggs on mismatches with the safeties, whether that's let's see if Nico is going to be followed by Johnson. Whatever that 15 is, he needs to find it, and then after Series 2, he needs to adjust the way he did against the Colts. So that is my next key to victory, is Bobby Slowick. And my last key to victory is Coach Ryans. How aggressive is Coach Ryans going to be? So with that key to victory, I'm going to say DeMeco Ryans is going to be aggressive today. He's going to use and learn from his time possession mistakes. And he's going to be better than what he was last week. And we're going to see a different Houston Texans team that we haven't seen. And with that being said, that goes to our prediction. So, before we get to my predictions again, if you didn't catch the beginning of the video, or you fast forward, you skipped it, you just want to hear the keys to victory, or you want to just get to the end, you want to hear my prediction, well, hey, please, y'all go download the Sleeper app. It's free 99 on Apple and on Android. Hit that. You got fantasy football on there. You can place parlay bets. You can bet on NBA, hockey, college football, NFL, WNBA. Hey, they might even have the CFL in there. Who knows? I don't even know. I haven't even got to go that deep yet. But if you go do that, go ahead and put my code in. That is JCOOPER17, and they will match whatever you deposit. So if you deposit $10, you're going to get 20. You deposit 100, you get 200. And man, it is so easy. It was quick and easy for me to learn. Hey, this is my first time ever doing it. Hey man, I won some and I lost some. I was able to win something I won a little big yesterday on college football. It was pretty cool. And hey man, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I liked it. So go check it out, man. I'm telling you, your first time person, your first time trying it out. Go ahead. I know everybody likes Prize Picks and all that. Man, go check out the Sleeper app, man. It's simple. It's real easy to use. They give you, you're able to select your own parlays. You don't have to, use whatever parlay Prize Pick gives you. You get to select your own. You also, on the NFL, I just found this out yesterday. Man, you get to change what you want to bet on. So if you say you think Patrick Mahomes throws for 200 yards today, and you want to change it because you think he's going to throw for 220, you can do that. You can go push the middle button, boom, change it up to 220. It might even hop up your multiplier, so that bet can turn into extra cash that's coming back to you. Again, that Sleeper app, go type in JCOOPER17 into the box. Make sure you sign up today, man. All right, so back to my score and my prediction, man. So with the keys to victory, everything going right. I'm gonna drum roll. 30-10 is my prediction with everything going right, and here's why. Again, this is me. You get off the bus humming at CJ, the crowd. You got the light show, dressed in all white. The first time, new uniforms, regular season game, home opener, Sunday night football. The first time the roof has been open in 6-7 years, well, since the pandemic, I believe the roof is open. You're bringing back the light shows, bringing back the fireworks. It's Sunday night football, and you are everybody's eye candy right now. I'm going in there and I'm telling my team, I'm telling CJ, hey man, be you, Stephon Diggs. Be you, Nico Collins. Be you, Tank Dell. Be you. I go to the defense, Will Anderson. We coming. We finna get at Caleb Williams before we walk out this locker room. I want y'all to be thinking we finna go tame a bear. We finna go take a bear and we gonna cut his head off. We finna go down into that bullpen and run out that tunnel. And as soon as we run out that tunnel and you hear them fireworks go off and you see the lights and you hear the fans, that noise, that energy, that passion, that mana, that you get right there, that feeling is gonna last throughout the whole game. Because as soon as we come out, we're going to kick the ball off. And then we're going to put Caleb Williams 3 and out. And then we're going to go down there and score. And then we're going to kick the ball off again. And then we're going to come back at Caleb Williams and we're going to come humming at him. As soon as he drop back, I'm bringing the house and making him try to throw that ball up. And if he throw it up to the wrong person, Petrie, Ward, Stingley, Lassiter, go get it. It's your ball. It's not theirs. Go get it. Because we are going to bring the pressure to Caleb Williams and we're going to force him to make mistakes because he will make a mistake. And when he makes the mistake, and Bobby Sloyd, we're going to take advantage of it and we're going to go up 14 points early and make sure that we put this game away. And that is why that last key to victory parlays into this 30-10 victory. This is one of those things that D'Amico has been talking about for a while. When will we have a game that's not a close game, a nail biter through the end, that we put our foot on their neck and we cruise to victory? This will be one of those games. This will be the game as the Cleveland Brown game. I believe that will be this game today. The crowd will be super energized as they were in the playoff game. The crowd will be in the stadium as they were as the playoff game. And I'm expecting Caleb Williams to be a rookie tonight. So, with all that being said, Texans, my Texan family, y'all, let's have fun. Let's watch this game. Let's go to work on Monday, Victory Monday. Have some pride about ourselves. You can come in with your Texan gear on, stand up loud and proud, and poke your chest out and say, yeah, I am a Texan fan, because we have not been able to do that in a long time. In a long time. We've been having to sit back in the cut and let everybody talk. You know, I'm real, brother. I'm real. Them days with David Mills, man, hey, bro, I was just sitting back. I was like, bro, we gonna beat Jacksonville. I know that for sure. We gonna beat them. But the other game, bro, I ain't know, bro. I ain't know. I was like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I could walk up to a Baltimore fan and say, hey, yeah, we coming. I could walk up to a Kansas City fan with my chest held high. Yeah, I know y'all won the last 2 Super Bowls, but guess what? We coming. I could walk up to a Bengal fan and say, hey, bro, y'all little bro. Y'all little bro. You forgot what we did to y'all last year? And we better, and we stole y'all best player. Well, second best player, because that boy from LSU was a dog. And I ain't talking about Joe Burrow. Hot take for you. Hey, man, I can stand up there and say, hey, Aaron Rodgers, you ain't Green Bay Aaron Rodgers. You ain't Green Bay Aaron Rodgers. This ain't the Jet team last year. This ain't the Texan team last year. Sauce, hey, brother, you better get your popcorn ready. I can say that now. We can say that now. We can stand up and be proud to be Houston Texan fans. It ain't no shame no more. Forget Deshaun Watson. Forget David Culley. Forget Lovie Smith. Forget the jackass, the rabbit, white, whatever, Jack Rabbit EB, BBDBB. Forget him. That stuff don't matter no more. Erase that from the history books. That don't even, it ain't no point talking about that no more. Because we have a team to be proud of, that we can walk around here and we have an owner and Cal and Hannah McNair that is willing to do whatever it takes for this organization. They bringing out the gear. They gave us new jerseys. They gave us jerseys that was better than what we asked for, and helmets. Let's go out here and prove and show our gratitude and show up early. Let's be loud. Let's get to the stadium on time. We can do that. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, man. I used to live by the stadium. I know how the traffic is. But let's do that, man. Let's do it, especially tonight, man. There's no excuses. Church is going to be over. There's no excuses for us not to be there by 4:30. Pack this son of out. Pack it out. Let's be loud, man, for our team, for our boys, man, because they is coming. They going to play with every ounce of blood that they have in them. They going to give it everything for the city. So let's give it back to them. You know, it's like that little thing. I don't know if y'all watch, some of my viewers, y'all watch Dragon Ball Z, right? And when Goku, when he calling for the spears to throw the spear bomb to save the planet Earth, right? He calls the Earth and he tells everybody, raise your hands, right? Let's do that. Let's be that energy for the boys on defense, man. Let's be that energy for that special team, because what? Our voice is going to matter. That 3rd and 2, we getting loud. That 3rd and 2 turns into 3rd and 7. That's a big difference. Now they flustered. That 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line, they jump off sides and get a delay of game. Now they flustered. We got to think about those little things, man. We don't think about things like the snaps. We think, oh, it's just easy. It's just routine. It's going to happen every time. But if we can get into their heads with the crowd noise, we have a chance to make our voice be heard. Y'all, let's get there. Let's have fun, man. No fighting. Make sure y'all get home safe. If you get too drunk at the game, catch an Uber. Catch an Uber. You can always come back and get your car, man. Your life matters, brother. I love you. Can't wait to see y'all tonight. It's H-Time till we motherfucking go down. It's the Houston Texans for life, NWO style. Hey, man, again, we getting out of here. Go hit that like, hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on, man. It's your boy, D-Backline17. You can also check me out on J Reckless Sports Talk every Saturday morning at 8:30. Follow us on Twitter, Reckless Talk Sports _ on Twitter. You can find me, Blackline17. Y'all know what it is. Man, let's go get that dub, baby. H-Time.